Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis and Arundel County and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Friday, March 6th, 2026. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief presented by Annapolis Subaru, Covington, Alsina, and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. Big and good news about City Dock in Annapolis is coming out a little bit later on this morning at about 10:30 or so. So you want to check back to Eye on Annapolis for that. And I got some boomer trivia for you, and I'm not sure I knew this one either. What did Archie Bunker do for a living? Hang tight. We're going to let you know that answer in a few, but right now we have a bunch of news, so shall we? Naval Sport Activity Annapolis issued a BOLO, or a Be on the Lookout, for Norman Thomas George, 51, after he was reported taking multiple photographs outside the U.S. Naval Academy's Gate 3 entry control point on March 4th. Officials said that he was seen around 9:50 a.m. photographing the closed gate area, including the gates, the locks, and the empty security personnel spaces, and then left quickly after a civilian employee photographed him and reported the activity to base police. Investigators later identified him through the Georgia registration linked to a vehicle. The BOLO lists a red 2025 Jeep Compass Limited with Georgia tag DDS 7469. It's registered to Enterprise Rental with a rental agreement showing that he rented it on February 26th at JFK Airport in New York and was scheduled to return it on March 28th at Sky Harbor Airport in Phoenix. The alert does describe the activity as suspicious but does not allege a crime, and anybody who spots the man or the vehicle is asked not to approach but to call 911. A structure fire damaged a two-story single-family home in the 1200 block of Crow's Nest Court on Thursday afternoon in Annapolis, displacing two adults. Firefighters were dispatched at 3:49 for multiple reports of the fire and arrived to find flames on the back of the home and the first floor. Crews made entry and quickly knocked down most of the fire, bringing it under control in about 40 minutes. No injuries were reported, and officials say the home had working smoke alarms. About 30 firefighters responded to the one-alarm incident with assistance from Anne Arundel County Fire Department and the Naval District Washington Fire Department. The cause and estimated damage remain under investigation by the Fire and Explosive Services Unit. Anne Arundel County is asking people with personal connections to Crownsville Hospital to share their experiences as part of a new historic documentation and storytelling effort focused on preserving the site's history and elevating voices long left out of the public record. County Executive Stuart Pittman said the Crownsville Hospital Historic Documentation and Storytelling Project will build on existing research and document the experiences of patients, employees, family members, and community members impacted by the former hospital. The multi-year project includes collecting oral histories, building a digital repository for letters, artwork, and archival materials, and hosting workshops to train residents and students in best practices for gathering additional oral histories. People with knowledge of Crownsville Hospital can complete a county survey. We have that link at eyeonannapolis.net, or you can email crownsvilleoralhistories@aacounty.org. The Chesapeake Life Center will offer a free pet loss workshop in April for adults grieving the loss of a pet, continuing a program that's designed to provide support for a loss that can be deeply felt, yet sometimes minimized. The workshop is scheduled from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Saturday, April 18th at the Perfect Pet Resort down in Lothian. The session will include guided sharing, an overview of the grief process, a brief nature walk focused on healing and connection, and a discussion of healthy coping strategies. Registration is required. We have the link at eyeonannapolis.net, and participants can also sign up by calling 888-501-7077 or to email griefinfo@chesapeakelifecenter.org. Well, I'm kind of glad that events are starting to come back as spring is trying to come back. And Annapolis is leaning into St. Patrick's Day this weekend because that's the way we always do it. So here are some events on the calendar this weekend that you may want to consider. Saturday, it's a big book sale at the Big Warehouse on Defense Highway. That's from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can pick up thousands of books. Well, you can probably pick up one or two, for a quarter, $1, nothing more than $1. Also on Saturday, Navy lacrosse takes on Bucknell at noon at the Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium. Tickets are only $10 there. Saturday, also, it's the 4th annual Peak Irish Experience from noon to 6 p.m. This is a downtown pub crawl with specials and prizes supporting the Peak Social Foundation and the Anne Arundel County Firefighters Emerald Society. And in a competing pub crawl, it's the 12th annual Shamrock Stroll from noon to 5 p.m. It's another downtown crawl supporting Troops First Foundation and Make Your Mark Foundation. Sunday is the big day. It is the St. Patrick's Day Parade. It does step off at 1 p.m. right there sort of at Westgate Circle at Amos Garrett Boulevard and West Street. It's going to go down to West Street, around Church Circle, down Northwest Street, and then out Calvert and dissipate there when it gets on the other side of Rowell Boulevard. It does not go down Main Street this year just because of the construction on City Dock, but it does prove that Annapolis throws a great party in the spring. You do want to be sure to catch our local business spotlight this Saturday. This week, we're talking with Susie Salinas from Systems by Susie. She is a professional organizer, and that's going to drop at noon on Saturday. And if you missed the bonus pod we dropped yesterday with Kevin Brooks and the Eastport Oyster Boys, you want to check that out because they're having a great show that's coming up a little bit later on this month. And coming up at noon today, and I did warn you that there would be a bunch of bonus podcasts, we're talking with the Annapolis Film Festival. So plenty of stuff to listen to. Today on Canines and Crosstreks, we meet Roxy, who is a cool poodle mix, chocolate brown, just looking for a home. Listen to our spot now and then check out eyeonannapolis.net at noon for some irresistible photos and get all of the information on how you can bring her home. And again, don't forget that we have our daily newsletter that features only the top local news stories of the day, and we send it to your email inbox at 7 p.m. every single night. That is 365 days a year, all without a paywall. It's perfect for keeping up with the weekend's news since we don't release a DNB on Saturday or Sunday. Got a link right here in the show notes for you. All right, that's it. Now it is time just to say thank you for listening and putting up with us every day. I do hope that we add some value to your world, and if we do, please leave a review somewhere or tell a friend to give us a listen. We'd also like to thank our sponsors, Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Hospice of the Chesapeake, Covington Alsina, Third Eye Comics, and Macmedics. As for that boomer trivia, Archie, he was a longshoreman, and I don't know that I ever knew that, but now I do. It is Friday, the weekend is here, and now it is time just to say have a great weekend, be nice to others, do something fun, keep shopping local, and wear some green on Sunday. Oh, and don't forget, spring ahead on Sunday as well. Now you need to hang tight. We have George Young with your Eye on Annapolis local weather coming up, and then Canines and Crosstreks. All of that's coming your way in just a minute.
Have you ever thought, I think I'm okay, but you just want to know for sure? Covington Alsina is right here in Annapolis, helping women put a clear plan around their money, their goals, and their life. For over a decade, they've helped women turn uncertainty into clarity with practical guidance built around real life. Whether you're making a career move, planning for retirement, managing investments, or sorting through tax and estate planning, Covington Alsina helps you get organized and move forward with confidence. And if you'd like to learn before you leap, Covington Alsina hosts monthly educational events, virtual and in person. Learn more at covingtonalsina.com and click events, or call the Annapolis office at 410-457-7165. covingtonalsina.com, at the intersection of women and wealth. Advisory services offered through Covington Alsina, a registered investment advisor. Investing involves the risk of loss and unless otherwise stated is not guaranteed.
Next up, we're diving into today's Eye on Annapolis weather forecast. From sunny skies over the bay to storm warnings that could impact your plans, we've got the details to keep you ahead of the curve. Stay tuned. It's all coming your way in just a moment.
Hey everyone, this is George Young with your Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief weather forecast for Friday, March 6th. One more chilly gray day today as the Annapolis area stays on the cool side of the cool-warm divide, but temperatures are expected to jump into the 60s tomorrow and Sunday with more warm temperatures Monday through Wednesday of next week, ahead of a cold front coming on Thursday the 12th. Look for highs today around 50 degrees with mostly cloudy skies and maybe a scattered shower or two, with the weekend bringing highs in the mid-60s both days with a few showers possible during the day Saturday, ahead of a likelihood of rain Saturday night into Sunday morning. As for next week, skies will be sunny Monday with PM highs in the mid-60s, followed by more sun Tuesday with temps around 70 degrees, with low to mid 70s expected Wednesday, with showers in the later PM hours lasting into Thursday as a cold front moves through, with highs Thursday then back down into the 50s. Okay, that's it for today and this week. This is George Young for Eye on Annapolis Weather. Make it a great day and weekend out there. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to visit eyeonannapolis.net/weather for the latest conditions and forecast information for the Annapolis region, so you can always stay weather informed.
Third Eye Comics, the DMV's favorite nerd store featuring comics, anime, toys, games, graphic novels, records, and so much more. Visit the famous Third Eye Superstore in Annapolis, Maryland, only 5 minutes from Annapolis Mall, or one of our great locations in Lexington Park, College Park, Waldorf, or Richmond, Virginia. You can also shop online at thirdeyecomics.com.
That can only mean one thing. We're headed to the SPCA of Arundel County with Annapolis Subaru to play with the pups for this week's Canines and Crosstreks. Sponsored by Annapolis Subaru. Higher standards.
All right, back here at Canines and Crosstreks. And I think the first thing we need to find out, Billy, is how did the wedding go on Saturday last week, Kelly?
It was fabulous. It was beautiful. We all cried.
You didn't have a hop-away bride?
We didn't know. The bunny moon was beautiful.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
they're already
Groom
back.
didn't
already
get cold
back.
paws?
They're
Well,
already
they-
back from their bunny moon.
Well, they couldn't really go that far for the bunny moon, so everything
Well,
kind
they
of
just go in,
happened
like, the
inside
janitor's
Paul's.
closet?
Yeah,
So you guys are gonna have
we gave
more.
them a separate place with lots of yummy treats and food, and they just kind of hung out.
Oh, you guys are gonna have more bunnies soon.
No,
Okay, I see what's happening here. You guys are creating inventory.
yes, exactly, just what we need because
Just
we don't
what
have
you
enough.
need. More bunnies.
We don't have enough rats or guinea pigs
Yeah.
or rabbits.
Yeah, let's have
That's
a
right.
rat wedding.
Yeah. You know, I had to bring up something though, because we did have somebody come in and they were not happy because they're just going into pause because they wanted their child to be able to pet the animals that were there. So we don't allow that. And I just want to just make sure people know the reason why is because you can get bit. I mean, no matter how well we know these animals, they're still animals. And a lot of times the little fingers look like little treats.
Mm-hmm.
So when they're sticking their fingers in a cage or they're petting an animal that might be stressed or something, obviously we're doing it for the safety of the people and also the safety of the animal because, you know, sometimes you can also spread infectious disease and stuff. But we did get a huge complaint from someone saying that their 3-year-old, why can't they pet the animal and stuff?
It's not a
So-
petting zoo.
It's
I mean,
not,
I
and I
don't-
get that you want to touch, you can't help it. They're alive and they're pretty and
Did
they're
they have an
furry and everything
intention
else.
to adopt an animal?
No, they're just visiting. But if they have, and that was brought up too. Well, how
Did
do
they
you?
buy any merch?
They no, but
So you got a complaint from somebody who just showed up,
That
wanted
just
to
wanted-
pet in it.
just wanted their child to be able to pet, and we said that they couldn't, and they were very upset with that. And then they did go on to say, well, aren't they able to pet the animal or get to know the animal before adoption? And we said yes, and they said, well, isn't that the same thing? And it's not, because
There's
there's a
intention.
very big difference.
Yeah.
Exactly. We have the child sit on the floor. We'll take them off. You know, a lot of times we'll bring the rabbit into a quiet area. And then we also make sure that before we hand over the animal, we make sure they're not stressed. You know, they've been out of the cage. Or
Sure.
they've been handled
Yeah.
by a caretaker or a volunteer before. You know, we do the best we can. You know, I know a lot of people come in and they want a pet. And a lot of people understand, a lot of animal people understand infectious disease can be, you know, obviously we've talked
Sure.
about this before on the show. And then also just that animals do bite. And we're not a petting zoo. I mean, I wish, you know, we could keep animals and just
Right.
use them as petting.
Was this your first complaint?
No, I just wanted to, it's not. And I understand. Why can't we get them? You know, all we want to do is, don't they want to be socialized? All those things we understand, but there is a process just to keep people safe. Yeah.
That makes sense to me.
That
What's the
does.
process for this poodle?
For
that we're talking
Roxy? Oh, Roxy. Okay. So Roxy is 6 years old, chocolate brown, female.
Pretty.
She's spayed, standard poodle mix. And she is so pretty. And the picture on the website you have to see because she has the prettiest smile with her fangs just coming in. It's very funny and very cute. But she is a volunteer favorite. She's super smart. I mean, she can sit, she can heel, she can do down. She loves to be outside. So obviously her walks are her favorite part of the day. And
Poodles are very smart. That's a smart breed.
She is just so smart, and she's very goofy. Every volunteer that's been walking her said she's just very goofy on her walks, but
Wait,
very,
was
very
Roxy
sweet.
The one that was doing the slide to the left, slide to the right.
Oh, I think that was a different one. No, but
okay.
She's Roxy's kind of got a little bit longer hair, and she's chocolate brown. Did you saw that? Wasn't that
yes,
cute?
That was funny.
That was cute.
The volunteer
that was Reagan.
With him.
So she's easy to leash up. She's great for walks. So we highly recommend somebody who is going to take a walk
Sociable
with her,
with animals,
or be able to that she can go in the backyard because she really enjoys nature.
But she's sociable with animals and people and everything else. So that's not a concern. And I'll tell you, poodles are always come out to the top of the smart dog list.
They
Usually
do. They're not smarties.
Plus, they tend to be a little bit less allergy.
That's right.
Allergy prone.
Yes. Poodles are very popular with people with allergies. So
the Crosstreks is popular with J.D. Power. Well, last week we were talking about Consumer Reports, and J.D. Power looked at the 26 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Survey, and the Crosstreks was named the most dependable small SUV.
So, once again.
So take that to all the
not surprised. Come buy them from us, from Annapolis Subaru.
And
we will let you test drive, even if.
Oh, you're not like us with petting the rabbits and the guinea pigs.
Sometimes I wish that we could be like, and we will eventually. Like if somebody keeps showing up and they just keep driving cars, and they're like, all right, like, are you going to buy a car or not?
Yeah, right.
And they're like, oh yeah, like do a finance application. No, well, I'm not there yet. And you're like, all right, it's been like 3 years.
It's been 3 years. So, but you did say on one of the other times that it's. How many times does it take for someone to buy a car?
Usually like less than 2. 1.7 or 6. 1.6.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what else you don't think about, or I don't anyhow when I'm buying a car, but it's depreciation. Mm-hmm. I mean, we all know that cars depreciate as soon as you drive them off the lot and all
sure.
blah, 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 blah. There was a couple studies that said that the 5-year depreciation average is 50%. A $50,000 car in 5 years, provided it's in decent shape, it's going to be worth $25,000 in 5 years. The Outback only depreciates 40%.
And they said 5 years?
Yeah. And they said the Forester is 32.5.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what the exact study was or who did it, but I thought it was very interesting to sit there and say that, okay, well, if I buy
there's so much that goes into that.
Well, I mean, how many miles, how far you've driven.
Yeah, like the way that we look at the residual value of a car. So the residual value of a car is going to be like, we do a 3-year lease, right? So anything over like north of like 60% is going to be very good. And a lot of the Subarus are north of 60% in terms of what their value is going to be at the end of the lease. 5 years is tough though, because like just with the driving and like,
it's a lot of mileage
can happen in 5 years.
You're right.
And a lot of mileage, right?
Yeah, a lot of miles, a lot of, little things here, stains, dents.
Warranties are gone.
Right? That's one of the things, like if you're looking at a 3-year-old car, it's probably still under the manufacturer's warranty. So if there is something that is wrong or there is something that needs to get fixed, the reconditioning is going to be lower. When you're at 5 years, it's like, oh, okay, like anything that's wrong with this car, I'm going to have to pay for to get it fixed before we put it out on the lot to sell it. So it's an interesting one. 5 years is a interesting one too. I would agree that Subarus do hold their value a lot better than other cars.
Yeah, sure.
Than other cars.
Are they most valuable for people that paid for them and they still have them and they have 200 and some thousand miles? I mean, that's valuable to yourself.
Can you repeat the question?
No, I'm just saying, like, a lot of people are very proud. They're driving their Subaru and they have 300,000 miles on it. Or, this is my last car. So many people I know that are still very young are saying, this is my last car because I know it's going to get me to 300,000 miles.
Sure.
I mean, that's pretty cool.
That is cool. But that car, 300,000 miles is like, not very valuable.
That's not.
It's only valuable to them. Is what I meant.
Yeah, it's like, listen, I know your car is worth a lot to you,
but not to you.
To
that's
me,
it's more valuable to themselves.
Yes. The personal residual value is also very high.
Yes, and they're very proud of that. I know a lot of people that always want to tell me their mileage on their Subaru,
and you're like 12.
Yeah, exactly.
1,200.
Some people wait years to get into their second Subaru, and Kelly.
Yes, I was
real quickly.
I was
real quickly to do that.
Yeah.
Hey, Billy, do you have the Uncharted yet?
No, not yet.
No. I think it was Baltimore. I don't know where the picture. I saw on Reddit. There was somebody took a picture of like some port with a whole bunch of them. They still had the wrapping and stuff like that on them.
Let's see.
It looked like Baltimore. And of course, Reddit being Reddit, everybody was crapping all over the lack of cool colors with this. It's like it's got red, gray, white, maybe black or something like that, and a couple others. But it's said they're coming pretty soon, and the Trail Seeker is still a ways off. They all speculated.
In the meantime, I'm seeing all the new Outbacks out and about now. The 26s. That's pretty cool. I love the way they look.
I was reading some article where they were saying that Outbacks are now really, even Subaru is saying that it's not really a station wagon anymore because
they're saying they saw them at the Port of Baltimore.
To me, it looked like the Port of Baltimore.
Way.
To me, it looked like the Port of Baltimore.
He's saying that the picture looked like it was.
I'm looking at like month of April-ish.
Okay.
Oh, well, somebody's got it.
Okay. To me, it looked like it could have been Baltimore. That was purely me. So
Trail Seeker, I'm not seeing.
Yeah. But it was kind of cool. So they're on the way. You've got a new model coming, a new EV.
It is.
So tell me about that model. I'm not recognizing the name that you're saying.
What, the Uncharted?
Yeah.
It's a small
EV.
EV crossover-ish.
It's like Crosstrek-ish
size.
Is it that cool, funky looking one that I've seen pictures of?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that sounds right.
Has anyone seen it? Like, can I see a picture of it, or you can't? Or is it one of those that it's a surprise?
And it's got a decent like 400-mile range.
So would you buy that, John?
Maybe. We'll see.
400-mile range is pretty good.
Well, I see your stack of plates on your desk here, so it's obviously must mean your
cars are moving.
Look at that. Cars, yeah. We're having decent.
You guys made the Chesapeake Bay Trust list again this year, didn't you? For the Bay
For
plates.
what?
For the Bay plates.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see my video?
No.
You never saw my video?
I mean, I know you did a talk there last year.
Yeah. Then I did this this Chesapeake Bay plate video. It's pretty
really?
Yeah, look it up. It's nice.
I'm going to look it up.
Yeah.
So what do you mean now they're on this list?
Was it as good as the shark video?
Oh man, that was cool.
That's pretty. That was different. Yeah, this one was like it was like about it's on their Instagram page, I think, but it's about bay plates and like what they do, like when you choose to get bay plates versus regular plates, and how money goes to the Chesapeake Bay Trust and what they do with the money. And yeah,
it's a great deal.
They just look, they're better looking license plate,
and you get some perks with it.
You get some perks. Yeah, you get some preferred parking.
Yeah, some discounts at different places and everything else.
It's pretty neat.
Yeah, it is. It's a good program. I've never not had a bay plate on any vehicle.
Well, there you go.
So when they're on the list, what does that mean?
They do I don't say they do a contest every year, but they list the dealers statewide.
So it's a contest of sorts where, am I like trying to keep track of how many bay plates that I'm selling? Like, no, we just sell as many as we possibly can, and we offer them to every customer when they come in. So we sell a lot of bay plates. So we ended up, I don't know, winning something.
Yeah,
really? What'd you get? Like a shark?
There's obviously recognition, but I mean,
you got a shark.
But all three,
I don't know.
All three of your Annapolis car brands were on the list.
Nice.
They're a better looking license plate. And that's the thing, but that's one of the things. It's like, it's so simple. Like, we have it on our checklist. It's like, would you like regular tags or bay tags? What are the bay tags? This is what they look like. They cost an extra $25. How often do I have to pay that? Every 2 years when you re-register. Okay. Yeah. Like, that's it.
That's nice. But they are pretty.
Yeah, they are pretty.
It's beautiful.
And, with the number of cars that are on the road and stuff like that, I mean, $25 goes a long way.
Sure does.
Absolutely. 100%. You got crab on there.
And they have so many beautiful colors in there. I mean, being a color person.
Blue.
Yes, all the different colors. It really can sometimes bring out the paint color even more.
Well, yes. Like if you're going with a red car, like
right,
like the regular tag might look a little better.
Exactly.
Like a white or a black, blue,
or the greens or anything.
Green.
Yes,
all of it.
I totally agree.
Bay plates all the way.
Roxy needs a home.
Roxy needs a home.
Roxy does. Have we talked about Roxy yet?
Sweet, we did.
Yeah,
we
talked about
you
Roxy.
might have missed that, so we'll talk about her again. So she is a standard poodle mix, 6 years old, and she is a spunky little girl and loves to take walks.
Absolutely. And Hotsy and Totsy, they need homes too.
Of course they do.
Now they're back,
but they come as a pair, as we know. Yeah, they're from their bunny moon.
So now they're bonded, or no?
They've been bonded.
They've been bonded.
They've
but
been
now
a
they're
couple.
like
Now they're official. Yes.
Like
they're officially a couple.
okay. Prenup?
Bonded.
Yeah, who's got the money in that one?
It's none of your business, Billy. That's between them.
How many carats was her ring?
Oh, but
Could go all day. I'll be appearing at the Saperda Park Elks Club with First Bingo. First Bingo. Let's go.
All right, AnnapolisSubaru.com. Come check out the Crosstreks and everything else that they've got here. Apparently you can't check out the Uncharteds just yet. I'm going to find out where that picture was, but they'll be coming online fairly soon. And AnnapolisSubaru.com or 149 Old Solomon's Island Road. And if you have room in your home and heart for Roxy, she is just dying to go home. That's a bad phrase. She's very anxious
wanting
to
go home. It's ROXY, just so you know, because you said my spelling's bad.
Yeah, I'm going to double check that though.
It's not bad. It's just you want to find it faster on the website. That's why.
But she is a 6-year-old female standard poodle mix. Gorgeous chocolate brown, and she needs a home in somebody's heart and in their home as well. AACSPCA.org, or better yet, go down and give Roxy a visit. And when you're done visiting Roxy, come up to Annapolis Subaru and give Billy a visit.
Yeah, just buy a car.
Just come buy a car. No big deal.
Simple.
Easy as that.
There are more than 500 pets in the care of the SPCA of Anne Arundel County that need good homes, and they have so much to offer the rest of us. At Annapolis Subaru, we are committed to helping the SPCA see that these animals stay safe and healthy. All year long, Annapolis Subaru partners with the SPCA to host pet adoption events, sponsor vaccination clinics, and community events. We feature pets on our weekly Canines and Crosstreks podcast. Our associates and our Subaru customers show up in packs at the Walk for the Animals and Lights on the Bay events. You can help our SPCA find loving homes for these pets. Volunteer, donate, foster, read a book, scratch some ears, or rub some bellies. Show up for the pets in the care of the SPCA of Anne Arundel County.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.